Hi, everyone. My name is Blake, and I am a professional tutor here at the SVSU Writing Center. I've been working here for about 3 years, and currently I am a social work graduate student. Um, so, today, what I'm going to be taking you through is how to cite your sources using Google Scholar as well as ProQuest slash JSTOR. So, as you can see, I have currently pulled up Google Scholar. You can easily access this by literally just Googling Google Scholar. And it should look like this when you pop it open. Um, this was from an assignment I had to do for class, so let's not do that one. So let's just type in, let me think, writing, and I'm very interested in mental health, so we're going to go with writing and PTSD. And once you find a source that you think is good, you are going to go ahead and let me see here. So let's say we're going to take this article, okay, and we want to cite it. So we go down here to the cite button, and we click it, and it should have MLA, APA, Chicago, Harvard, and Vancouver. I have never seen anybody use Harvard or Vancouver here. We typically deal with Chicago every now and then, but the most common ones that we deal with here at the Writing Center is MLA and APA. MLA and APA have published new editions a couple years ago, I think. Um, and hopefully that doesn't change while you're all here. So um, essentially, you want to double check and make sure that um, these are cited correctly. Obviously, double check your work. Obviously, do not just copy and paste this because sometimes they can be wrong, just like they can be wrong on the library website as well. Because I know the library website does also have a cite button. But you just want to make sure that you're citing those correctly and making sure they're in the right order, because I know that that's sometimes the most common mistake is that things are out of order. Like, let's say the page numbers are like right after this italicized portion, and that's not right. The page number should be at the end. So that's honestly kind of the only thing. And then so that's citing on Google Scholar. Quick, simple, easy, harmless. Okay. Okay, so I went ahead and I clicked on that article, and it took me to ProQuest, which we love here at SVSU. Um, and so here's the full PDF of it. Um, and then what we want to find is what do we want to find? So, like, all of your information is right here. So if you know the basic format for APA and even MLA, all of your information is right here. So if you know the basic format, you can just plug in all of this stuff right here and you're good to go. But there is also a cite button here as well. Again, you want to double check and make sure that it's all good. See, like, APA is actually in its 7th edition now, so like this might work, but it also might not. And I don't want anybody to get in trouble for not having the correct edition. MLA, same kind of thing. You want to double check and make sure that all of it is correct. And you want to make sure that, you know, none of it is out of order. And then something that I didn't mention, and I apologize, that they often have these export to citation manager or file. So like Zotero, Endnote, those kinds of things I've seen before. Um, Again, you don't want to just copy and paste. You really, really do want to make sure that you are following the correct format and things like that for these things, because plagiarism is a very big deal, and that's the last thing we want you to do. So yeah, just make sure that you're citing things correctly. Just make sure that you're using the correct editions. If you do need assistance with any of that, you can always go to our website at svsu.edu/writing center, or you can also look up Purdue OWL, which is from Purdue University. It's like the be all and all, as I like to say, and they have an APA guide and an MLA guide. So if you look here, it's got everything you could possibly need to know for APA, and then the same for MLA. It's got everything that you could possibly want to know for MLA. They even have like sample papers that you could look at, not copy, just look at. And then they also have changes. If anything does change, hopefully nothing does. Hopefully nothing changes in the time that you're here. But yeah, that's about all I've got as far as APA and MLA. Thank you for listening, and I hope that this was actually very helpful.